My first remembrance of my grandfather was when we used to go up there to the prison on weekends and for dinner and holidays and so forth. And so my grandfather was appointed warden in 1920, and he served until 1933.
In 1922, there was a prison break, and Dr. Jameson's grandfather was taken hostage.
They kidnapped the warden and tied him up in a church by Crook, South Dakota. And then they left him there and took off, and he got loosened and walked to a farm. By then it was late in the evening, apparently. Walked to a farm, and at first the farmer wasn't going to let him in, but he convinced that it was who it was and everything. But during that time, then my father, who was an attorney in Sioux Falls, just starting in practice, and when he heard, his mother called and said his father had been kidnapped, and so he was afraid he'd lose his first client, so he took him along, and then they went up to prison and checked out a pistol and went looking. And yeah, that's rather unusual. That certainly isn't something you would be able to do now. But I suppose my dad said to the guard in charge, give me a gun and I'm going. And well, he did. So, and it's laying right over there.